Hi, welcome to my EcoBUZZ. I'm Jessica Gregory, and this week we are on the hunt for some baby turtles. So come on, let's go check it out. Now, American painted turtles are one of the more recognizable and commonly observed species of turtle in Michigan, and they're not super large. Usually a dessert plate size or smaller is what you find, and they like to be in streams, ponds, lakes that have a muddy bottom, but are also close to an open meadow like this with a lot of sand. They need the sand in order to lay their eggs, so they'll dig a hole in the ground, lay their eggs, and then cover it back up. Those eggs will then hatch in the fall, but the babies actually stay in the nest until spring. Well, how in the world do they do that? It's amazing. The eggs of painted turtles have higher fat content and an oil content than other turtle eggs, so those babies don't have to eat anything. They just survive on those fat stores all winter long. And then in the springtime, on a nice warm sunny day like this, you can often find them hatching and crawling their way across the ground to find water. This is a very critical time for this species and a time when you want to watch out, especially if you're driving nearby an area kind of like this. So hopefully we can go and find one, and then you can see what I'm talking about. So here is a little baby painted turtle that a friend found earlier this afternoon. He just emerged from his nest to head to water, and you can see from the size of his shell, he's only about the size of a quarter, very, very small, but he is raring to go. I know that it's a painted turtle because of the red markings along the sides of the shell here, and then on the plastron, which is the bottom shell, I can see the red on the edge there, and also red markings on his feet, or her. So this little guy has been hanging out in the nest since last fall when he hatched out of the egg, and just living on his fat stores. He hasn't had to eat all winter long, but it's probably getting a little bit hungry now, so he'll head down to the river and look for some insects and plant matter to eat, and hopefully he'll have a really good fighting chance. Alright, so now that you've had a chance to see a little baby painted turtle with me, hopefully you can keep your eyes open for more. Remember that you'll want to look for them in meadow areas like this that are sandy but close to a body of water. And also keep your eyes out on the roadways. As the weather continues to get warm, we're going to start seeing more turtles and other reptiles on those roadways because they absorb the warmth from the sun. And since they are cold-blooded, they can't produce their own body heat, so they're looking for those warm spaces to hang out. So, and unfortunately, roadways and traffic are the largest killer of turtles right now. So if you see one and it's safe to do so, stop your car, move it across the road in the direction that it's going, and hopefully you will have given it a better chance to survive. All right, thanks for joining me. Have a great week. Happy naturing.